everyone, it's Veronica, and this is the long-awaited, I'm finally filming it, video about fashion and beauty and style books. So I'm reviewing 4 books today, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about what each one sort of has in it. And some of them I read kind of a while ago, so I kind of just like flipped through them a little to kind of jog my memory. But the ones I'm going to be discussing are Rachel Zoe's Style A to Z, Victoria Beckham's That Extra Half an Inch, Lauren Conrad's book, and the Who What to Wear book by the Who What Wear girls. So I'm going to start with Victoria Beckham's, and this is the cover if you haven't seen it before. It's called That Extra Half an Inch. And something I appreciate about this book is that each chapter has a notes section. So, you know, if you read something particularly interesting in there or you wanted to jot a note, you could. And she also covers, like there's a chapter on pregnancy and post-baby because, you know, she's had 4 babies, so she's definitely an authority to speak on that. She has a lot of stuff about beauty, fashion. I find that her book really kind of talks about the classic pieces, you know, what to invest in, what shapes and styles fit certain body types. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. As you can see, there's a lot of photos in it, both personal photos and just photos of clothing. I'm just trying to flip through here to give you an idea. You know, every few pages or every other page, there's photos. That's a nice one. So I found this to be helpful. The one thing I will say about this is a lot of the stores mentioned in here are stores in London and Europe. So when she tells you where to shop, you know, some of the stuff isn't available in the States, but I really do highly recommend this book. I think Victoria Beckham has great style. You know, it's a nice thick book. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I did read it a few years ago, but I remember when I had read it then, it was really good. And she also talks about things like how to select your lingerie and things like that. A lot of the times people don't think about undergarments as much, so I appreciate that she really covers like every single step. She even covers fragrance, perfume, you know, this part's called Perfume Matters. I know there's a part about her, there's the lingerie part. It's a nice little picture there. So I know she just covers a lot of different stuff from shoes to hair to makeup, basically everything. So I do recommend this book. I really like this one. The next one I'm going to talk about is Rachel Zoe's book, Style A to Zoe. And I like this book. It definitely, it wasn't my favorite. I actually love her reality show, and I love all of the stuff she does with like Piper Lime and all of her collaborations. This book, you know, it has a lot of great tips in it. Like here's, you know, one about how to strike a pose, and she features a lot of her celebrity clients in here and everything. You know, it's okay. There's the little part here about hair extensions. Again, here's Jennifer Garner. You know, she's really showing a lot of her celebrity clients. There's a part on entertaining, which was kind of cool. Parts about accessories. I guess out of all of them, this is the one that I'd maybe, you know, I might pass on this one. Like I said, it's good, but it's not like the greatest one of all of them. I kind of like the other ones a little better, but it's still good. It's nice to have in your collection. The next one I'm going to talk about is Lauren Conrad's book, and it's just called Style Simply. The one thing I really appreciate about this book is the photography. I think the photos in this book are beautiful. One of my favorite parts is this part. It's called One Little Black Dress 5 Ways. So she's really showing you how to style a little black dress 5 different ways. She talks a lot about her beauty, her hair, and makeup. So as you can see, you know, she's just got a really simple beauty look, and she just talks about how to achieve that. And another thing I also appreciate about this book is she talks about what she packs when she travels, you know, for a 2-day trip to somewhere tropical, for a cold trip for a week. So she's really giving you some tips and ideas. The one thing I will say about this book is that if you're really into fashion and beauty and hair and things like that, a lot of what you'll read in this book is stuff that you already know. Like when I was reading this book, I just thought, oh, well, you know, these are like tips and tricks I already know. Like, oh yeah, invest in a blazer, it's classic and it looks great with any outfit. Like that's something I kind of already knew. But truly, the photography in this book is really beautiful. And if you're a fan of Lauren, I do think that I'm trying to find one of my favorite pictures in here. I do think that you'll really enjoy this book. And here's, you know, another set of her showing some dresses and different ways to style them for different occasions. You know, overall, I'm actually really glad I bought this one because here's another part on shoes. What kind of shoes should be in your collection. It's called A Classic Shoe Wardrobe. So she's showing you like the 10 shoes every girl should own. So this is just, it's a basic book, but it is helpful. The photography is beautiful. I think she does have a lot of great tips. And overall, I'm really glad I invested in this one because I know that it's something that I would look at more than once. So I do love that one. And then last but not least, this is the What to Wear book. It's by the ladies of the website whowhatweardaily.com. And I guess this one is probably the one I'd recommend the most, probably just due to the price. It's like really inexpensive. I think it's $18.95. And the reason I like this book is because number one, it's just small, like easy to take with you anywhere. This book is really about teaching you what to wear to which kind of occasion, and they give specific examples from every kind of occasion. So the way this book is divided is basically by what to wear to a summer barbecue, what to wear to a job interview, what to wear to a ski trip, you know? So every single, let me just show you a couple pages. So this is game night, for example. And then there's another chapter, you know, job interview. And then there's a ladies' luncheon. So each, you know, every other page has a new, here's one music festival. So each chapter, every 2 pages, basically has a different occasion that you could dress for, and they give you specific tips and tricks for each kind of event that you could possibly go to. And then in addition to the photos they show you, they also give you other outfit ideas. So there's a list on every page of other outfit ideas. And then they just talk about why to make those choices, what to do and what not to do. So I think this book is probably one of the most kind of informative. If you're one of those people that like is just developing your sense of style and you're really trying to get an idea of what would work for you and what really doesn't, this book is kind of a go-to because, so in addition to the list they show you of alternative outfits on each page, they also have on every page, go for, steer clear, and risky business. So they have like, you know, definitely go for this, steer clear of something like this for this occasion, and risky business is kind of like, you might not want to do that, you know, like wear a mini skirt to a job interview, which seems obvious, but believe me, there are people out there who would do it. And then it has like other tough occasions to dress for, like a religious occasion day. You know, sometimes you don't know what would I wear to a baptism or something like that. Family reunion. I mean, they really cover so many of the bases here. And another thing too is the photography in here is really beautiful. You know, even shopping, what to wear shopping. A lot of the times people, they wear something to the mall that's fussy, and I'm one of those people. I always try to wear things to the mall where I can either try stuff on top of my clothes so I don't have to take them off, or something that's really easy to take off. So in the summer, I'll often wear like a strapless, just like a cotton dress or a maxi dress, and it's so easy to take on and off to try things on. Whereas in the winter, I'll try to wear like a layering tank with a top on top of it and skinny jeans, because really you can try on any kind of top, and I even try on dresses with skinny jeans on, and I just don't take them off because they're kind of like tights. Unless it's a super tight dress, then I will. So overall, I really like these. If I were to choose which ones I'd buy today, I'd definitely get the What to Wear book. I do love the Lauren Conrad book. But again, a lot of the stuff in here is really basic. Rachel Zoe's is okay. You know, I didn't love reading this one as much, but it's still okay, so I might pass on that one. And then Victoria Beckham, you know, I just think she has such great style. She has her own clothing line, so classic, and there really are a lot, there's a wealth of knowledge in this book. I think that this one goes beyond sort of what Lauren Conrad writes about. There really are some tips and tricks here that might be new to you. You know, even if you're well versed in style, I think this one's a great investment as well. The other thing I love about these books is that they look great on a coffee table. So right now, you know, I stack them and I put them downstairs where my TV is. I have like this little box that I stick them on top of, and I have a little Eiffel Tower that I got when we were traveling to Paris last year. So I just think that books like this make for beautiful coffee table decor, and they're also informative and great. So I hope that was helpful. I know I kind of didn't go into too much crazy detail about all of them, but hopefully if you're thinking about purchasing any of these books, you know, I've given you a clearer idea of which ones are the best investment. And yeah, so I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.